I see trees of green.
What is respect? Respect is something that many demand, but that few receive. Many jobs have been looked down upon by the general society due to the lack of respect.
Jobs such as cashiers, plumbers, and waiters. Every day we visit countless of restaurants and we receive service from countless of waiters. But when do we stop and truly appreciate the time and effort they put into their jobs? We smile, we tip, and we still show our gratitude. Yet the general opinions about waiters' respectability still stands debatable.
But with this film, we're going to change that.
With this documentary, we will delve into the psyche of the people.
We will uncover the underlying stripes of the average waiter, discover their prevailing reputation, and reveal the values and standards that are embedded deep within society. To explore waiter respectability, our group visited Sushiko, a Japanese restaurant located on Bird Road, and decided to interview the waitresses and customers there. We also enjoyed a lunch of sushi, seafood, and Japanese desserts, such as donuts and tempura ice cream.
All of this deliciousness. Georgette, what are you having?
Sushi, some raw fish.
Take pictures of me.
Gross. What was your most memorable day on the job?
Memorable day of the job is kind of getting my same customers that I normally get, and they just remember my name. Having them come in is kind of special for me.
We got an unexpected party of 130, and we were not staffed for it, so I had to do the work of 5 people. So, yeah.
Holy did they take 130 people on you?
They will take anybody.
I'll be like, absolutely not, I quit.
What was your most memorable day on the job?
So one day a girl comes up to the bar and asks me for a drink. I give her a Heineken, and then she proceeds to walk outside. When she walks outside, I'll go and follow her and ask her for her credit card, because it's just standard protocol to ask for the credit card in case they decide to leave. Then I would have to pay the bill. So I go outside and ask her that. She takes offense to it because she assumes that I'm implying that she's gonna steal it. And then at the moment she had her beer bottle on the ground, and she looks at me and says many profane words, and then decides to kick the Heineken bottle at me. And I think that would probably be one of the most memorable moments. How can you forget that? My worst day on the job was pretty much almost every day towards the last couple of years.
Oh, it's like a once in a blue moon. We have some of those meanest people.
We just got really busy. The food was like on a 45-minute wait, so I had a lot of customers that were upset about their food. I just had to keep going to them and letting them know that I was coming out as soon as possible. But some of them did cancel their orders, which made me feel a little upset because I was trying the best that I could to make sure that everything was like to their satisfaction for the restaurant.
After we went to Sushiko, our group visited another restaurant by the name of Casavana.
From the moment you enter Casavana, the sights, smells, and sound create a warm hospitable atmosphere where you and your family can always enjoy some of Cuba's finest cuisine.
As seen in this graph, the majority population of students voted more on food rather than service. These results can be the cause of the age group 14 through 17 that are more likely to vote on food because they are not considerate on the service in which a waiter or waitress provides on a daily basis.
What's it take to be a waitress?
It takes you to actually be able to multitask and be able to listen to people when you work with them. I mean, I feel like being a waitress, you just have to be really good with sales, and you also have to be really good with customer service.
It takes a lot of patience, the ability to fake it till you make it, and you have to have fun with it too, because it could get very repetitive and very overwhelming at times.
I think that communication skills is important. I think that having speed and being able to multitask is very important as well.
It takes someone that is able to interact with other individuals, be able to tolerate certain people's attitudes, and sometimes people are extremely rude to the waiter, and sit there and continue to service that individual with a smile on their face. Sometimes it's very difficult.
What impact has this job made in your life?
I know that I don't want to do this forever. And I know that a different appreciation for the behind the scenes of what people do to serve your food. They work really hard and you don't see it. You just see there's so much more behind the scenes work than there is waiting the table. Like that's maybe a quarter of the job.
I get to meet a lot of people from all over the country and a lot of famous people too. You meet a lot of new and great people when you work.
It has made me value other jobs such as teaching, for instance, and it has pushed me in the direction of going towards a more academic career, because that job is very labor intensive. It's a lot of work at night and it is pretty dreadful and exhausting. So one thing that I learned was to stay focused in school and do everything that I have to do to, get out of that industry. You don't want to stay there for too long.
Interpersonal skills. You learn how to deal with different types of people from different backgrounds, nationalities, and whatnot, and you're able to, start open dialogue and communication with an individual.
Have you ever had any notable experience with a waiter or waitress?
Oh yes, we all have very good experiences.
Had many good ones and probably even more bad ones. Seems like a lot of the waitresses and waiters here are unemployed actors and actresses that are not really professional wait staff.
We always ask them if you need something else, if you need any drink or you feel something wrong, tell us. Let me feel so warm.
They all work good, and the service here is very good every time we come. They're very efficient, and the food's good, and the price is pretty decent.
Every time we come, the food's delicious, the service is good, which makes when you have a good waiter, you have a better experience eating, and everyone's very nice, very friendly.
I've had great experiences with some waitresses, to the point where you continue going and ask to be seated with that waitress because I love what they do. I don't know how, and they're great.
Were you ever considered working as a waitress?
Right now, no, but maybe if I ever need to, yeah, why not?
I've never done it. I never want to say no, but I mean, if I had to, I would. But there's nothing wrong with it, so I would do it, maybe.
For my age, I don't think so.
I've actually have worked as a waiter years and years and years and years ago when I was young.
Absolutely. That would be the last job I would ever take. I don't know how people do it. I will stab a person in the throat if they ask me for something.
As viewed in this graph, waitressing is perceived as the third most respectable job in which individuals voted for. These remarkable results have brought more attention to the fact that now waitressing is not valued nor appreciated among the younger generation.
Do you consider waitressing a respectable career?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. So considering that our country is primarily in the service industry, yeah.
I understand why you want tips. It's a lot of hard work. The pay is not great, but it's fun.
100% to the people that could do it, yes. I think you have to have it, or at least fake it.
So we've gone around and asked professionals the questions we needed to ask them. We've even surveyed people along the way. Heck, we've even had a bite or two. Who am I kidding? We've had a 4-course meal. But have we truly answered the question if waitressing is respectable? Well, that's for you to decide.
Let's go.
Oh, I lost it again. Hold on.
Come on, we can do this,
I gotta
Chris.
relax the finger.
Yeah, just try to move with those 3 fingers.
Oh.
One stays like.
No.
Wait, can Georgette do it?
Yeah.
No.
Hold up.
Look at him. He's a success. Yeah, I love how you have to have your hand there, like in case it was fall.
Sauce innocent.
Okay, right now.
Yo, I wasn't recording.
Oh my god.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it?
Do you love me? You? You? Me. Yes, but sometimes. Yes. Okay, thank you.
Boom. Alright, put in like a thing here. Yeah. Right. With this documentary, I can do this. I can't. I'm kidding.
Go.
What is respect? Respect is something that many demand, but that few receive. Many jobs have been looked down upon by the general society due to the lack of respect. These jobs include those. Every day, we enter many restaurants and receive